So John, we'll start, first of all, fresh face in training. Ricky Lamy joins us until the end of the season. Can you give us your initial thoughts on getting Ricky in?
Yeah, obviously we've had a lot of defensive injuries this season, which has caused us problems at times. And Ricky became available. I noticed he'd not played a lot for Ross County. Obviously he'd got injured earlier in the season. And when that option became available and an opportunity to speak to him, I thought it was a no-brainer for us. And we had to try and get someone of that quality at the football club. When I met Ricky and spoke to him, I was sold on him. I thought he was very articulate, good leader, and everybody I speak to is how good a pro he is, and I thought that's someone that we would want at the football club, not just to set standards on the pitch but also off the pitch as well, and be a leader in the dressing room. So it's important when you've got a young squad that you can bring these characters here, and he certainly enhances us. So delighted to get that one over the line. We worked ever so hard at it, but delighted that Ricky feels that this is the best place for him to spend the next 6 months, because obviously he's on loan from Ross County, and hopefully we can go and he can make an impression here, which I'm sure he will, and then we can see where it takes us from there. Delighted to get someone of that presence in the building.
You touch on his quality there, but also his experience, obviously playing experience in this league and playing in the Premiership as well. What was it about that and the leadership and the additional voice he brings to the dressing room that made him the man you wanted?
So, in my eyes, Ricky's a Premiership player. He's played there for the last 6-7 seasons, and obviously Ross County, in the position that they're in just now, with teams round about them obviously interested him as well. They weren't going to loan to that league, so it became important that he could only go to the Championship. And for us, I thought it was important for us to go and try and sell the club to him, and make it the place that he could come and enjoy himself for the next 6 months, playing football week in, week out. He's played a number of games each season. This season he's not played a lot, through injury at the beginning of the season, and then found it tough to get going again. But anybody I speak to, Ricky Lamy's a great pro, a good leader within the dressing room, and I think that's important. We need standards driven off the pitch, but we also need them driven on the pitch, and having our experienced ones like Dylan and Lee out early part of the season, we've missed that experienced character. So bringing him in makes a big difference, and as we've said to him already, just be that leader within the dressing room. You don't need to get to know anyone, although he knows a lot of players in here already, so that's important. And by bringing someone in that's played in the Premiership recently, it brings a standard, and it drives a standard on a daily basis, and that's what we wanted to do. He's not played for the last 6 months, so he's desperate to get out there, he's desperate to play, and he sees a run of games for him, and he can go and build himself back up, match sharpness. But over the last 6 months he's lost that drive on a Friday when you're building into a game, and the willingness to know the game's coming on a Saturday, and that wee itch that you get. So we can give him that, and I think that's important for him at this stage in his career as well. So it ticks boxes for both, but not only that when the players see a player like that coming in, it gives everybody a boost, gives everybody a huge boost, and I spoke about it last week that we're desperate to go and strengthen. Ricky certainly strengthens us.
And on to the game this weekend, obviously away to Livingston. You mentioned in the post-match after Musselburgh that last time we went to Livy we didn't give a good of account of ourselves. So what is your thinking, where's your headspace at ahead of this game?
So as you say, the last time at Livingston, I don't think we gave a good account of ourselves at all. I think for the first 45 minutes the game could have went either way. It was quite sticky, it wasn't a lot of quality in the pitch, and then Livy took over the second half. As soon as we conceded the second goal, we kind of went and looked like individuals on a pitch at that time. Since then we've improved massively, but we need to go and show those improvements tomorrow. We need to be up for the battle. First and foremost, we need to make sure we match their energy, their work rate, their endeavour. They've got a lot of experienced players. We need to match that with our youthful enthusiasm, and then go and take it there. The players are looking forward to the game. It's a chance for us to go there and show the improvements that we've made. Obviously we get beat here with them not that long ago, but the game is a much closer affair, and it needs to be that way tomorrow. We're close, we're up against people, we're doing all the fundamentals of the game, and doing them well. Obviously we came off the back of a win last week. Everybody's feeling good about themselves, confidence is high, know everybody can play, we know that, so we're looking forward to the game, and we need to make sure that we can show that we're committed, and making sure that we go and match those qualities that Livingston have.
As we've said a few times this season, it's about matching their qualities and matching their physicality, but also imprinting on the game how we want to play and the fundamentals we bring to it. So what's the message been to the players ahead of, as you say, another tough game?
Yeah, so I think we've been at our best when we attack. We've got good energy in the team. But not only that, I think we've let ourselves down in certain away games this season when we went behind. But the emphasis is obviously on the home team to come out and try and go for you right for the beginning. And at times we've matched that. But we need to give ourselves time to grow, and when we do that away from home, we're certainly a different animal because, as I said, we have got good attacking players, we've got a good attacking threat, and it's making sure we bring all those qualities tomorrow and make sure we're ready for the game. Livingston, we know they're experienced, they know how to win games. They've got a lot of guys that have played at a really good level, and we need to match that. We need to be up against it, know that willingness to win, and then do whatever it takes to go and get 3 points tomorrow. As I said, obviously the weather conditions will come into it. How much it dies down between now and then, we don't know. But we need to be up for that and be ready for that challenge.
Right, brilliant. Cheers, John. Thanks
Cheers,
very much.
thank you.